Previously on the diary.
Rocco starts shooting at Mr. Morgan and Bobby. Bobby and Mr. Morgan are in the hospital. The news reporters are blaming it all on me all over again. The doctor explained that there's not enough blood that I can give to save the two of them. The one they requested from the city would never make it on time. I discovered my blood type. It's the universal donor type of blood. As the nurse stuck the needle into my arm, as we approached the full capacity of the bag that my blood was being drained into, I used a metallic plate to knock the nurse out. They will know I did all I could to correct it. I opened my eyes, but I can't see. I'm burning! Did I die and go to hell? Or did I secretly survive and woke up during cremation? Rocco will probably hate me now for backing out of our plan. Would it help if I said I'm sorry? That while I did lead a kid into murder, he probably would have done it on his own. I did not give him a gun. Didn't even tell him to do anything directly. When I said our plan, I didn't mean it literally. We didn't discuss an agreement first, and now he's in prison. And the people he hurt, I tried to save myself.
The following takes place on October 6th, 2014.
Dear Diary, when the doctors didn't hear from the nurse at the expected time, they found her unconscious on the floor in a puddle of my blood. Immediately, they stopped the hemorrhage and rushed out with the 2 bags of blood for the victims and carried me to the emergency room to assess the damage and attempt to stabilize me. You see, when the body loses enough blood that no more oxygen can reach the brain or the lungs, the heart starts pumping faster to make up for the loss. Eventually, the patient goes into shock and blacks out. At this point, there is a very small window of time to try to get more oxygen to the brain to prevent any permanent damage. The body can only regenerate blood at a certain pace that depends on the body's needs. And while some blood components can be externally supplied, such as through water and proteins, the red blood cell supply cannot, and it replenishes very slowly. The doctors decided that the only chance for survival would happen if I were put into an induced coma to shut down the body functions to a bare minimum, at least while the search went out for another O-negative person. The problem with being a universal donor is that I can only get blood from the exact same type and nothing else. If they had it in store, they would have used it for Bobby and Mr. Morgan, so they knew there was none. They had requested blood from the city, but were unsure if it would be their type or mine. So I think induced coma was the right call. Except, I died. For at least 6 minutes, which felt like an eternity, my heart stopped, gave up, betrayed me. The doctors did everything they could to bring me back and stabilize me. Fortunately, a person was found with the same blood type. It wasn't my mother. For some reason, she knew of someone else. This person is an angel. Saved my life. A week and a half later, I'm out of my coma and writing down all of what I remember happened between September 26th and today. Bobby and Mr. Morgan will be okay. It's still too soon to tell if there'll be any permanent damage, but at least both of them will live. In the news, they are already reporting that I foolishly but bravely sacrificed myself for them. And all I can wonder is who is that mystery person? Who gave me a second chance? Who saved me? My mom says it's best if I don't know. Love, C.